Hey girlies, did you hear about video games? They fill a building up with them here every year in Seattle and call that PAX. You can go there and play a game. Lots of games to play. But which game, I hear you cry from beneath the cracking waves of ignorance? Well, don't worry. I, Dr. Z, master and mistress of mad science, bring before you my hot and zesty opinions. You see, I have been to PAX this year, as you can see in this fine and attractive video clip of me at the show. Yeah, I forgot to take any video. I wore my stupid platform demonias, and by a few hours in, my feet were in such agony that the rest of the day became a process of finding demos that let me sit down. And I didn't end up with any video with a damn outfit, which is why I wore the stupid thing to begin with. Ah well. Anyway, let's talk games. What were the most interesting games I played at the show? It was difficult to pick this year. Nothing really blew me away the way Little Goody Two-Shoes did last year, but I can still present a decent list of things I thought looked interesting. So without further ado, here's the games I thought were cool enough to show off to the world. What do you get when you combine Splatoon single-player with Zuma's Revenge? Papucom. Brought to us by Arknight's developer Hypergriff, this game is a cool and refreshing twist on some familiar game mechanics. You have two colors and have to solve puzzles by switching what color you are, using your two colors to fight coordinated enemies, and working together with your co-op partner. The game is co-op only, but as someone with friends, that don't bother me one bit. It's obviously chugging from Splatoon's Troupe, but unlike some of the other wannabes in that area, it manages visual appeal and good controls. I don't think I've ever seen Match 3 gameplay applied to a platformer like this. It feels like a creative use of several well-proven concepts, and I imagine will make for a good campaign-long play experience. I'm also sure it had great music, but the sound on my demo kiosk was broken. Oops! Seems very promising, though. Out of Hands by Game River. This one stands out visually with its strong focus on animation from photos and a kind of surreal experimental vibe that I find very appealing. It's got stop motion, too. The gameplay is a tidy little card battle affair that I don't consider much to write home about, but it was entertaining enough to serve as a good vehicle for the game's presentation. I think this game is make or break depending on its story, which from the bit of the demo I played could be about anything, but from what I can glean online may be about a messy breakup. I hope there's slightly more to it than that, but I'm willing to give it the benefit of the doubt even if that is the meat of it. Maybe it presents it well. Also, boy, I sure hope those attack icons aren't AI generated. The dude's out here building whole stop-motion models. I'd be shocked if it was. Hit it, Rockapella! The Big Con from developer Mighty Yell is an interesting case, because it's already out, and on top of that, I played its demo last year and didn't put it in the video. But this year, I played it again, and I figured if I bothered playing a demo a second time and found myself actively wondering what came next in the story, then that counts as capturing my interest enough, I think. It's got an appealing visual style, an intriguing story setup about a teenage con artist in training, and gameplay based around lying, cheating, and stealing any way you can. It's neat. The demo I played made it a bit too easy to squeeze money out of mundane cons rather than pursuing more wacky and detailed plans, but I'd say that's on the player to choose, I guess. I look forward to giving it a proper play sometime soon, mostly so I can finally know what happens next in the story. Usual June's demo started me out in a walk-around inspecty vibe that reminded me of something like Until Dawn or a Quantic Dream game. And then I noticed the control sheet in front of me had a button marked Heavy Attack. The game then revealed itself to actually be about fighting weird alien monsters in an environment that looked like Zen from Black Mesa, with a sort of Kingdom Hearts-esque simplicity to its combat. Overall, though, it seemed very cool. I was intrigued by the story, and I liked the visual style enough to want to see what else they do with it outside of the two environs in the demo. Overall, it caught my attention pretty well, and I can't wait to see how it develops. I love you, cool art. Sorry. Subway Midnight is a game made by Bubby Darkstar, which is a name that sounds like they should be running a dealership for gently used solar accelerators and dark matter switchblades. It's very much what Vinesauce streams have trained me to call a Sunday game, and that it's an atmospheric and artistic walking sim based on communicating strong vibes. And I love that kind of thing. I'm a huge fan of its visual style and feeling, and can't wait to pick it up and experience the whole thing for myself. It's actually been out since 2021, so I can go get it right now. Definitely a recommendation if you're into the same sort of stuff. I can't wait for this. The big catch comes to us from Filet Group. This is a game I've been following since it was on Kickstarter, and PAX gave me an opportunity to play a hands-on demo. It's a lot of fun. I can't wait to play the full thing. I think the game is fascinating because I've heard people call it PS1 style or N64, given those styles are in vogue right now, but like, it isn't? This shit is a Wii game. It feels like Twilight Princess, Rayman, Sly Cooper, and Prince of Persia in a blender. And it has Chulip voices! Nothing wins me harder than Chulip voices. Basically, I was already looking forward to it, and the demo only made me more excited. It plays slick and looks stylish, and pushes all the 3D platformer buttons I love with new and fresh creative voice. Can't wait. And the dark horse of the weekend, Roman Sands Rebuild. This was a game I knew nothing about, but it instantly captured me with its super stylish presentation and ominous writing. The gameplay seemed to be a fascinating loop based around using limited time to appease a set of awful old shitheads, and I found myself deeply enthralled in the question of what happens next. Who are these people? Where are we? Is the sun really going to explode? Is this a metaphor for being a young person in the modern world? And like, if a game has me both drooling over stylish presentation and making me stroke my chin over themes in a single demo, then that's all it takes to get a huge whapping stamp as... Huh. I think Roman Sands might be my best of PAX, actually. It made the most impact in the shortest time, and I'm deeply excited to play more of it. Also, there's a snotty, nasty blonde woman who calls me a stupid girl and makes unreasonable demands, so like, you know, video games are a portal to all kinds of worlds.
Dog, howling through lungs filled with plastic.
But we both know where this leads.
So, that's what spoke to me the most. Here's hoping at least one of these games catches your fancy too, eh? I hadn't heard of most of these before the show, and I can't wait to play them. Hell, I'm gonna go pick up Subway Midnight right after I finish this video. Anyway, PAX was a lot of fun this year. Played demos, bought an Among Us, gazed upon the cursed mirror. It was neat stuff. Here's looking forward to the next one, as well as another year of excellent video games. If you'd like to follow me and what I do, check me out online at drzootsuit.neocities.org. There you can discover a wide variety of tantalizing artistic tricks and treats, as well as keep tabs on my campaign to conquer the planet Earth. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you all soon.